I'm Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. Today's pick a card is going to be so interesting. It'll be all about what are people saying about you behind your back, what is the latest gossip going on around about you. I cannot guarantee that it'll all be positive. There may be some negative things mixed in there. Alright, so if you appreciate and enjoy honest pick a card readings, stay tuned. There's going to be 3 different piles to choose from. You can choose with either gemstones or images. The choice is yours. All you need to do is go down to the timestamps and make your selection. If you are drawn to more than one pile, definitely watch however many you are drawn to. There may be multiple messages for you within. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And if you're new, please remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell so that you never miss a video from me. And all of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for being here. I truly love and appreciate each and every one of you so much. Let's get started. Hello and welcome to your pile selection with gemstones. For pile number 1, we've got this obsidian. So for pile 1, it's obsidian. For pile 2, it is rose quartz. And for pile 3, light green fluorite. So go ahead and think about which you are most drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, then that means that you will get multiple messages. So go ahead and choose however many you are drawn to. And today's pick a card is going to be all about the gossip going on around you, the things that people say about you behind your back. And like I said in my introduction, I cannot guarantee that it's all going to be positive things, because when people start talking about us behind our back, sometimes it's negative too. So I cannot promise that it's all going to be positive, but it will be honest, as I am an honest reader. If you are ready, let's go ahead and get started with today's pick a card. If you need more time, you can always pause the video. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. So if you chose this black obsidian or image 1, you're in the right place for today's pick a card, which is all about the gossip going on around you, the things that people are saying about you behind your back. So let's go ahead. I'm going to start with a quick little prayer to Spirit so that I can connect with Spirit and also bring in light and positivity into this space. So Spirit, please be here now with me, and please help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to pile number 1 about the things that people are saying about them behind their back, the gossip going on around them, about them. And please, may these messages be truthful and accurate. And Spirit, as always, please speak through me. Thank you. Okay. So I will be using the Tarot of Mystical Moments, the Oracles of Shadows and Light. I will be using the Kim Cran's Wild Unknown, as well as the Kipper deck and the Dark Mirror. Alright, so quite a few different tarot and oracle decks so that I can get the most information from Spirit about what are people saying about you, okay? I may also use some channeled message cards as well. So it'll be very in-depth. I hope that you will enjoy it. It will bring information to you. Like I said, it may not be the most positive things that people are saying. I cannot guarantee that, but it will be honest. So if you like honest readings, please stick around and enjoy. All right, yes, I decided I am going to include some channeled messages as well. So, all right, I'm going to cleanse the decks. All right. So, Spirit, what are people saying about my pile number one behind their backs? What's the gossip going on around them? About them? What is the gossip going on? What are people saying about them behind their back? Queen of Cups. Seven of Wands. The Sun. Three of Swords. Four of Swords. Nine of Cups. We got the Maiden. The Self. Interesting. So what I like to do is lay down all the cards and then talk about them so I can get the big picture. All right. Oh gosh, that's what I was thinking. Oh my goodness. All right, I wanted to see all the cards before I started saying anything. Message, courtship. Okay. Okay, that was weird. My camera cut out. My goodness, my camera keeps cutting out. A lot of interference here. Man, I feel like somebody definitely doesn't want this message to come through for you, pile one. I've never had that happen. Never, ever. So the camera kept cutting out after like 2 seconds, and I don't know why, but we are going through with this. So, what I can tell you already is people are talking about your love life, okay? They're talking about either that you were in some kind of relationship that either ended. They're talking about how you used to be kind of maybe in like a bad relationship, and then maybe you were single for a while, and people are basically saying that like if that's going on, they're saying that you're very defensive and that you have a lot of like walls up, and that people they're thinking that you're very like you're isolating. Okay, that's what I'm seeing with that Four of Swords. People think that, and what they're saying is that you are isolating. You're working on yourself. You might have received like either a breakup by text or some kind of disturbing letter in the mail. Or you might be receiving text messages from people that are negative or that trigger you, because we got message there. And courtship. I feel like this has to do with your relationship. You either have, if you are in a current relationship and you are happy, I'm not sure if this is your pile. You might want to choose a different one, because this one to me looks like somebody that has like either just gotten out of a relationship and is single and working on themselves, and people are talking about this relationship and how like you're reflecting on it, and that this relationship could have been like partially was your fault. People are suspecting that somebody might have been unfaithful in this connection, Really, it's not any of their business. The Queen of Cups can be for Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So we've got those signs here, and we also have Leo here. It could be your sign or your ex in this case. Okay, so the things that people are saying is that you are heartbroken and you are taking a time out, and that you're very, very defensive, and that you're not talking to anyone. You're just going into isolation mode, and like people think that you're going to be happier in the long run because you're taking this time for yourself, to find yourself. And I think people, even though it's none of their business, they're talking about how maybe this breakup was for the best, because a lot of people didn't think that you and this other person really belonged together. There were a lot of things that weren't really, I don't know, that weren't really working. The glue that's supposed to hold you together wasn't that strong. All right, what else are people saying about my pile one? Penchants to dream and parasite. They're talking about how you might have been in like a relationship where and fated to suffer. Like one of the people in the relationship was acting like parasitic, or kind of being like an energetic leech, and maybe even like not nice. I don't know. Could be even that somebody in the relationship was like abusive, or verbally abusive, or made the other person really suffer. And like I said, like they don't know exactly where to place the blame, but they suspect, what I'm thinking is they suspect that it might have been like both of your faults, because like they're saying that like it, I don't know, they're just saying stuff. Like I said, it may not be necessarily true, but they think that it's your fault and this other person's fault. Because if the other person was being bad to you, they wondered like why you stayed as long as you did. So they're like talking about how you guys might have gotten into fights, and that like maybe, you know, you guys enjoyed the fighting or something. And they also, if you guys like broke up and got back together and broke up and got back together a few times, people might be talking about how there's a pattern, and like they think that you guys are going to get back together. So people are definitely talking about your love life. All right, what else are people saying about my pile number one? They're saying that you actually seem happier without this person though, and that you're actually better off apart, so that you can actually become the best version of yourself. People are saying that you're beautiful, you're sensual, you're really in touch with your sensuality. People are saying that this is a very important ending because you can now have a new beginning, and a lot of people want you to move on, and they want you to find somebody who's better suited to you. Okay, somebody that's a better match. All right. I feel like too, with that green skin, that there could be envious people around you, envious of you and of your sensuality. Many people think that you're extremely pretty or handsome, okay, and that you're very sensual, and that you exude a sensuality. And a lot of times people will be talking about how I don't know, they'll try to like downplay your looks because they're really actually quite jealous and insecure too, that you may take their partner from them, or that their partner could be checking you out. So they may try to keep you at arm's length. Some people may try to keep you at arm's length because of that, because you're very, very beautiful, and it's intimidating to some of the people in your circle. All right, let's see what else. What else are people saying about my pile number 1? They're saying that, like, you are pretty intuitive, but that you're not listening to your intuition. That's what I just heard from Spirit. They're saying that the person that you were with might have had a hidden agenda. I don't know if you can see that card. Maybe I can move it over here so you can see it. Okay, the person you were with before had a hidden agenda or something. Ulterior motives. And many people are glad, like I said, that you've gotten out of this relationship. And they want to see you move on to somebody you're more compatible with. Because people see you're very extremely talented, you're very skilled, and you deserve so much, so many good things. And they're saying that you deserve a partner who encourages you instead of put you down and hold you back, energetically hold you back. So they're saying that you're actually going to go quite far now that you are not tethered to this person. But some people are just kind of scared or worried that you might get back with this person. Some people, though, are saying that it might be your fault because you broke this person's heart. Okay, I'm not going to lie. It may be like a mixed bag of people that, like, blame you. That's what I said. Like, some people might blame you for what went wrong in this relationship. Like it's any of their business. It's really not. But some people are saying you're a heartbreaker. All right. You get a lot of attention. That's what I was saying. It's like, okay, when you go out in public, all eyes are on you. That is why people get intimidated. They want to, like, almost like cover their partner's eyes when you walk by, or like distract them so they don't see you. Like be like, oh, look over there, so that their partner like looks somewhere else as you're walking by. That is the feeling that I get from you. You are very seductive and beautiful in the way that you walk. It's like confident. You hold yourself in a way in which you're showing a lot of confidence and self-esteem. You normally date high quality men or women or high quality individuals, but maybe this last one, it just, for some reason, you guys were just a mismatch, you know? And people are talking about how you really should start, you know, dating somebody of a better quality. I think there's a lot of people around you, my pile 1, that think it's their business, so that's very interesting. Wow, that's the second thing about you being talented here out of all these cards. So people are talking about your talent, your skills, and how many people admire you. You're very highly admired for whatever you're doing, and I think it's something that you do with your hands, because I'm seeing hands here, the hand here. I really do think that you are very talented with your hands. Maybe you're very artistic or crafty. Or you could even play a musical instrument. But whatever you're doing, people are definitely talking about your many talents. All right, what else are people saying about my pile number 1? People are saying that you passed some kind of soul test, that maybe this hardship you went through with this ex was a test, and that you must have passed because they see you as like being blessed now. That's what I was saying, like here, you seem happier now, and that just goes along with it. With the sun here, you seem happier now that you are not with this person, and your talents are like coming through more, shining through, and people are starting to notice things about you that they never even noticed before, because this partner that you had before could have been somebody who maybe tried to hide you away or keep you away, or like not allow you to shine. And now that that person is out of your life, you're really shining. All right, what else are people saying about people are saying that some people are saying that like you were too judgmental. Like I think there's like somebody who's taken your ex's side, and there's some people who are taking your side. But the people who are taking your ex's side are like, oh, you know, they're just judgmental, you know. Like maybe you had too high of standards, you know, or like you had unrealistic expectations that this other person couldn't meet. And I feel like mainly these people that have taken their side, they don't have the whole picture. So of course they're gonna talk, you know, and they don't want to just come up and ask you. But people are noticing that, like, whatever the case, you are doing better without this person, okay? People are saying that, like, they're talking about how you seem more financially stable, and that, like, you're on the road to success. People are noticing that you're very intuitive, very mysterious. That goes along with this Queen of Cups here, because that is all about somebody who is very intuitive. So many people are noticing that you just seem naturally psychic, and maybe they see like some of your predictions come true, or like maybe they're with you and you're like talking about somebody, and then all of a sudden like you run into them and you're just like, what the heck? Or like you're thinking about somebody and then they suddenly text you, and then you kind of spook people. Like sometimes you can be spooky. I feel like some people like get spooked out by your intuition and your sense of mystery. All right, let's see what else. Someone wants to come back in your life. Okay, people are talking about that. They're like, okay, are they gonna let this person back into their life? Like, you guys, seriously, I can't make this up. All these cards, seriously. But like, yeah, they're talking about how they're wondering, are you gonna let this ex back into your life? Like, if you guys have had that pattern of break up, get back together, break up, they're like, okay, he or she or they are doing so much better without this ex. Are they gonna take them back? Because this person does want to come back to you, okay? Like, no matter what they say, this person does want to come back. Oh my gosh. People think you're wishy-washy. They're talking about how you couldn't make up your mind in the past, how you'd go back, you'd get back together, you know, you'd break up. And so there's definitely some people talking about how you're wishy-washy and you can't make up your mind. So that's why they're all wondering, like, are they going to go back? Even though a lot of people are saying, like, they hope you don't, okay? But now there's some people that see it, they see the truth. Some people didn't believe in you. Now they're seeing that, like, you were right, or you were true, or you were the one that was spotless. That's what I'm hearing, that you were the one that was spotless in this. So, like, many people are actually taking your side in this, okay? This yellow one is standing out to me. You're telepathic. Yeah, you can almost, like, read people's mind. It's eerie. People are talking about that, how scary it is, how they're like, how the heck can they read my mind? You know, it's like they may be thinking something and they don't say it, but like you say it out loud, and you freak people out sometimes. I'm not kidding. You totally freak people the hell out sometimes with your spookiness. You're introverted, so people are saying, yeah, exactly. You're taking that time out. You're taking time. People may be like, oh, they're isolating. You know, pile number one. They're isolating. They don't go out anymore. But like some people see you as like you're at the happiest you've ever been, and other people are like, oh yeah, no, like they're isolating too much. Like they must be depressed. That could even be family members that are saying that, and maybe you just want to avoid them right now. You know, there's some people I can see you just want to avoid, which is totally like fine and totally normal. People regret that they left you out. Some people, you might have had some friends. I'm sorry about my dog. Just a moment. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. My dog was going crazy because we had somebody, like a visitor. But anyway, so people regret that you left them out. You got some people here, obviously, that are in your circle that they feel very left out by you. And that goes along perfectly with what I was saying before, with some people think you're isolating or pulling away your energy from them. And like they think it's due because it's due to like you being depressed or you being, you know, like sad or whatever. but I really do feel like, you know, you really are doing a lot better off, you know. I just feel like some people may not know that you just want to avoid some people, which is totally fine. All right. I just heard too, some people maybe, this is weird. This is standing out to me. These jail bars, this man and he's like in a cage. Okay, so what I'm really getting is like some people may be gossiping, wondering if like if the person you were involved with spent time in jail or went to jail or has some kind of like record with the law or something. I don't know why that's coming through. So for some of you, you're going to be like, oh, yep, that's exactly, like, you can resonate with it. And others of you are not going to be able to resonate with that. Okay. Let me know if it does resonate though. I always have to say what spirit brings through, because I know there's like a lot of people that watch my videos and this is a general reading. So as always, take what you like and leave the rest. But some people are wondering if like this person has been in jail or spent time in jail. Whoa, this one just flew out. You're showing the world the real you. Yeah, you're not pretending anymore. People, you might have pretended for a while of being a certain way. Okay, but like now you're showing the world the real you, and some people can handle it and some people just can't. But you know what? You still got to be you. At the end of the day, you've got to be proud of the you that you are. And when you put your head on your pillow at night, you got to be proud of yourself and for the way you're living your life. And you know, if you really are showing the world the real you, I'm proud of you, because you know what, that can take a really brave person to just be you, be real, be authentic, and not be afraid. So keep living authentically. You're doing great. All right, let's see what else people are saying. Yeah, some people think that you're very guarded. You've got your guard up, like, and that doesn't surprise me too with that cage. And also there was another card. Yeah, that one's the one where like it's known as the haters back off card, and it's about like being guarded, having your guard up, that kind of thing. So some people think you're like being super defensive right now, and they're like, oh my goodness, pile number one, they are so defensive. Like they think you're being hypersensitive right now. A lot of people though are talking about how this could be a new and exciting journey for you, and like you have a new start and you're turning over a new leaf. You might have started like a new job, a new project, or maybe you moved recently, or this breakup, you know, and this is like you're reinventing yourself, and people are noticing that this is exciting. And a lot of people are talking about this new you. You could have even done something really cool with your hair lately, or like your style that's really I want to say like, I don't even know if that's a word, like exonerating your personal style, or like emphasizing who you are. Your personal style is matching up with the real you, and it's a fantabulous fusion. Okay, so you are really showing the world who you are through your fashion, through how you express yourself, your expression with your clothing and everything. You're just showing up in this world, which is awesome. People assume you're wealthy. People are assuming, like I said, that like you are getting along well with your finances. Like I said, that came through before. See, you are financially stable. That came through before. So people are just, even if it's not true, people think that you have money now. Maybe you got like a lot of tattoos or something recently, and people, because I'm seeing the tattoos here too. And those can be expensive. So maybe people are like, damn, pile number one's coming to some money or something. Maybe you got like a whole sleeve or your back done. I don't know, something that could be for somebody out there. Or you did get a new car, or you're wearing like, I don't know, maybe you have like a bougie handbag or whatever. But like people are like, dang, they think that, you know, you're accessorizing, you look great, you look like $1 million, so you must have come into money or something. What else, Spirit? Oh my gosh, people are like talking about you, like saying, has she had plastic surgery? Or like, Has he had plastic surgery, or have they had plastic surgery? They're wondering about you because you look so beautiful, even more beautiful than you did before. And there's been like this sort of transformation that has occurred and taken place within you, and it's showing on the outside. So that's amazing. Your beauty is shining forth on the outside, matching your inside beauty. How beautiful is that? How lovely is that? All right. I think I'll stop here. But pile one, I just want you to know, keep shining that beautiful light. You truly are beautiful. No matter what anybody else says, keep shining that beautiful light. I love you all so much. Please hit that subscribe button if you are new to my channel. I would just absolutely love to have you be part of my YouTube family and my YouTube community here. Don't forget to turn on that notifications bell so that you can be notified as soon as I release new videos. For all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you so much. If you would like a personal reading, please be sure to check out my description box for more information on how you can obtain a personal reading with me. If you're interested in donating to the channel, definitely be sure to check out my description box for more information on how you can donate to my channel. Donating to my channel is never expected, but it's always appreciated. And what I do with any donation I get is I put it right back into the channel by purchasing oracle decks, tarot decks, and things like that to keep this channel fun and interesting, because I know how important it is to change things up. For me personally, I get bored with monotonous tarot readers that just, I mean, nothing against them out there, but for me personally, I like change. I don't like things to always stay the same because it can be rather boring. I'm just the type of person that likes to change things up. So like I said, it's never expected, but always appreciated, and it helps the channel. So but if you want to just help out the channel in other ways, you can also just help out by pressing that like button or leaving me a comment, because that really helps too. And of course, subscribing. If you're interested in 18+ uncensored readings that are love and sex related, please be sure to join my Patreon. There's a link in my description box. If you enjoy those types of readings, you're gonna love it. It's so much fun. I mean, for $3 a month, try it out. If you don't like it, you can always cancel. But you'll have access to my full library and weekly releases of my 18+ uncensored readings. So check that out. Thanks again so much, my beautiful souls. So glad that you tuned in. Let me know what you thought in the comments, please. And feel free to watch any of the other piles that you were drawn to. Much love to you all, and until next time, bye. Hello, my pile number 2 collective. So if you chose this rose quartz or image 2, you're in the right place for today's pick a card reading. All about what are people saying about you behind your back? What is the latest gossip? As with all types of readings like this, I cannot guarantee that it's all going to be positive. Sometimes when people are talking behind our backs about us, some of the things may be negative. So I'm a very honest reader, and I promise that I will read the cards honestly, and I will let you know exactly what Spirit is telling me. I am going to be using the Kipper deck. I will be using the Mystical Moments Tarot, the Oracle of Shadows and Light. I'm also going to be using the Wild Unknown and some channeled message cards, along with my own intuition. So I'm just going to start us out with a prayer to Spirit so that I can connect with Spirit. And I'm going to light some sage to bring in light and positivity into this space. So Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile number 2 about the things that people are saying about them behind their back, What is the latest gossip on my pile number 2? And Spirit, please speak through me. And thank you, Spirit. All right. So I am going to start with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. So Spirit, what are people saying about my pile number 2 collective behind their backs? What is the latest gossip? I always shuffle until I get a tingling sensation in my solar plexus area. We've got the 8 of Swords, the Hierophant, Death, Two of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. All right, very interesting. So, all right, I haven't even drawn all the cards, but so far I can just tell you. All right, so we have here the 8 of Swords, the Hierophant, Death, 7 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So people are definitely talking about you, saying that, my, how you have changed. All right. The Death card can talk about a huge transformation. Some people may be like, oh, I don't even recognize pile number 2 from the person that they used to be. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to dig a little bit deeper, but this can talk about, like your physical appearance changing. And so people may be talking about that. It could be like your physical appearance has changed for the better, but you may have some haters talking about you, saying that you've either lost weight or gained weight or something like that, having to do with the weight. Also, people may be talking about your personality and that you seem like a totally different person than how you used to be. Sometimes the Death card is indicative of scorpionic energy. So you could be a Scorpio, or you could just be almost like acting more mysterious in people's opinions. They may be like wondering why you're acting mysterious. You could be pulling your energy away from people. Maybe you're wearing dark colors and they may be saying that, oh, you're in mourning. Okay, there could have been an ending in one of your relationships recently, and people could be talking about that. What else are people saying? All right. This could be positive changes. So it could be some positive things that people are seeing, or they could be talking shit about some of these changes. With the Hierophant and the 8 of Swords, what that tells me is that you could have there could be like one certain person talking about you behind your back. And I think this person could be saying like positive things about you, that you are like very knowledgeable, very spiritual, and that you teach by your example. And you've got at least one person here, maybe a small group of people who could be learning from you. You could be a mentor to them. So either you could even be in like a friend group. Okay, this is the scenarios that are coming to my mind. You could be in a friend group where you are older, wiser. You may be teaching your friends a lot about spirituality, and they're talking about this behind your back, how like you're such a good example. But you could also have some people that could be possibly hating on you because of this, or jealous about this, or they are saying that like you're like a know-it-all. And honestly, you just have a lot of wisdom about you with the owl there represented. You're very spiritual, you're very wise. And I do feel like you have one person here who is really, really touched by how much you have taught them by your example. So there's somebody that's really like just almost like bragging about you, about how awesome you are. So that's nice. The Hierophant can represent a Taurus. So this person could be a Taurus who is thinking positive things about you, thinking about how much they learned from you. This could possibly be a friend or even an ex that just feels very blessed for all of the time that you shared together, and they're talking about good things about you. Okay. And that actually, I'm hearing that could really surprise some of you to find out that this ex could be possibly thinking positive things about you. But in this case, I really do feel like that. You could have even been married to this person, possibly even divorced from this person. Another thing people could be saying about you, if you have recently gotten engaged, people could be talking about this. Okay. Two of Pentacles, people could be, and the Eight of Swords together. That's an interesting combination. People could be saying that you're really out of balance. This would basically be people that just kind of don't really know your whole story. They see you as somebody that could be feeling out of balance, and maybe they think that you were betrayed by some people in the recent past, because there is the Seven of Swords here, which is for deception, and how you seem so changed. Like, I really do feel like some people are saying that like you had to be cold-hearted in order to walk away from somebody who was toxic. This could have been like a toxic family member or a toxic friend that was like very, very either narcissistic or something like that with the Seven of Swords, because that's a snake right there. That is like a serious snake, somebody who goes behind your back, spreads a whole bunch of lies and gossip and crap about you, and then expects you to like just be nice to them to their face, and they're going to be nice to you to your face. And I feel like you had to cut somebody off. So this person could be like talking about you behind your back, and other people could be saying how you had to go so cold on this person. All right. And now you're kind of keeping to yourself because you're cutting off people like left and right. And people may even think that you have like this holier than thou attitude, which I don't see you personally as having this, but some people might think that you do have this because you have like a very strong presence about you, and it can be very intimidating. And I'm also sensing too that you're very much like the marriage material type, and a lot of people, when they meet you, as far as like a romantic capacity, they want to start building with you, and they want to start like making promises to you. People fall in love with you quite fast, and they want to propose marriage to you. You may have been engaged already in your lifetime to a few different people, and you're just somebody who people can really easily fall in love with. And I do feel like there's other people talking about how like you have the world at your fingertips, and they could be talking about you behind your back, saying that like you're ungrateful or something, because they're just so jealous. And sometimes people can't stand that when other people have it so good. And some people are saying that like life comes easy to you. But like I said, there's some good people in your circle that think that you are literally like an earth angel. Okay, with that Eight of Swords. They just think that you're wonderful. If you are a healthcare worker or something, this could be your patients talking really nice about you. Or if you are just a caring person and you take good care of your friends, this could be your good friends that you take good care of, that are talking about you. They're saying that you always put other people first, okay? And they're saying that you have all the traits of an earth angel, or angel are incarnated here on earth. They're saying that like you're helping others, you're knowledgeable, you're spreading kindness around. People think that you're on a mission. A lot of people that are in your corner, they're really on your side and they look up to you. But I feel like there's especially one person who's younger than you who is really, really looking up to you and possibly bragging about you. It seems like people are definitely noticing and talking about you, that you seem to like walk into a room and you have a lot of grace and elegance about you. But some people mistake this as like you trying to like seem like a know-it-all or like overly confident. All right. It like literally upsets you to see people in pain, and I think you're a really good person. You don't like to see other people in pain. You may have experienced your own emotional pain in this lifetime, and a lot of people see that in you, and they see that you're like an empath. And some people are talking about how you have a huge heart, but that you're very guarded. See how that girl has a huge, huge heart that she's actually guarding, holding on to. All right. But people know that like you've been hurt before, you've been betrayed by people that you thought you could trust, and that has left you changed. So people are talking about that behind your back, saying how you've changed as a result of like having to grow thick skin, or like having to cut some people out of your life that didn't belong there. That could be somebody, maybe for some of you, like I said, you had to divorce somebody. For others of you, you had to end a friendship or end some kind of familial bond. All right, what else, Spirit? The kiss. That could be in relation to the ex, okay? The ex that you broke up with or whatever. If you have somebody that you broke up with, or somebody that you possibly rejected in love. And then we have Thanatos. So Thanatos in Greek mythology is a figure that represents death and psychoanalysis. So some people may be saying that like, okay, and this is just people that don't obviously know you or what you've gone through, but some people may say that like you've changed so much, and that they may be worried about you. Okay, they could be worried about you, that like you're not feeling good or something, that I don't know, I just don't feel that it's very true what they're saying, but they could be saying some stuff about you that like you're just not. And I think it could be some of the people that you cut off are like wondering why, because they're not taking responsibility for their part in this. Okay, so these people that you cut off, they could be literally ex-friends or whoever. They're talking shit basically. So then with the kiss, I do feel like strongly like you have ex-lovers who are talking about you still, and they get hung up on you. They cannot get you out of their minds, that kind of thing. All right, next I want to do the Kipper deck. All right, so what else are people saying about my pile 2? What are people saying about my pile 2 collective? Main female. Expectation, message of concern, family room, bad health, and adjudication. Okay, so basically it looks like a whole lot of like misunderstanding is going around you. People could be saying or talking about how you are in either a bad state of mental health and they're concerned about you, which is just, I feel like I said that is strongly false. But I think this is what they tell themselves to like make it easier that you like left the family, or you don't have any part of this family anymore. I feel like they tell themselves, it's like easier for them to digest if they tell themselves that you're mentally unwell and whatever, and that you've changed so much, and that you're the one that maybe you're like on a medication and they think, oh, you're not taking your medication or something like that, because Spirit is bringing that through. So like these could be people that you cut off and they're like, oh, they cut me off because they're not taking their medication or something like that, or like they have the wrong medication, they need a new medication, or they need to get help, or they need therapy or something like that. And I feel like they just get very triggered by this, by you like abandoning or leaving them, and they won't take responsibility for their own part in it. I can't help but notice these hands in here. So I really do feel like there's somebody who wants to come back into your life and like join you. This could be romantically, or like I said, some kind of family member that you have moved away from, or a friend, or somebody that you rejected. Only you are going to know what this is, because these are general readings, and so they're for a lot of people. But yeah, people are saying that like they're concerned, and you may have received a piece of mail stating somebody's concern about you. This could be a concerned family member that sends you a card in the mail or something like that, because maybe you have them blocked. This could be a text message from a sibling or something like that. Whoever this is that you cut out of your life, they really want back in. Like they're trying different ways to try to either get a hold of you or somehow get back in. They may be saying that you, now again, this is not true, but this is what they're telling other people. They are saying that you think you're like, I don't know, like you think you're like the bomb or something. You think you're the main character, I guess. With the main female here, like people may say that you act narcissistic, or like you act selfish. Okay, but these are people that are not really trustworthy. They're not truly in your circle, and they truly have honestly shown their true colors to you, and you know what these people are truly about. All right, so Spirit, what else are people saying about my pile number 2 behind their back? Oh, they could be saying that you may have been in trouble with the law, or like they may be talking about you, saying that you either spent time in jail, or that they could be like shit talking you, saying that you got in trouble with the law, or that something about custody here. This could be about like a court case, custody case. Or if it's nothing to have to do with that, it could just be like they're just talking about you, saying that like you're not fair, because that can be about ruling out a fair decision. So they could be saying that like you're just not being fair, okay? Or that they may be talking about saying that like you divided a family or something. Like nobody is willing to like blame the actual other people involved in this. A lot of people may be seeing you as like the scapegoat, okay? And I do think too that like the people that you cut off are going around and like spreading stuff about you that's not even true. These two came out, so let's see. We got alone in the world and calling the storm. People think you're very powerful. They may be talking about you, that you are some kind of powerful creator, or maybe even that you're very witchy, that you're heavily into manifesting, or you always seem to get your way. But really what people are most scared of is your power here, because I don't know why. Some people might even think that you control the weather. It's kind of bizarre. People are very, very like scared of your power. Okay. This could be people that are intimidated by you. Okay. And we got alone in the world. So people may talk about you and say that you've cut off everyone, you know, that you've cut off friends. And when they say that, they're only saying that because it makes them feel better. Like they're not the only ones you cut out. You know what I mean? Like, let's say there's people that you did have to cut out. They may be saying like, oh, so-and-so cut me out of their life. They cut them out of their life. So they just cut everybody out of their life, and they're just all alone in the world, or they're going to end up all alone. And like they tell themselves this stuff because it makes them feel better. You understand? It makes them feel better about like the situation, and it disallows them from having to take responsibility for their actions. All right, now what else are people saying about my pile number 2 behind their back? I have the channel message cards, so I'm really interested to see what these are going to say. All right, so Spirit, what else are people saying about my pile number 2 collective behind their back? Some people are saying you're actually a good person and that you always keep your promises. You keep your word. Can you see that? I'm trying to make it so you can see it. Oh, maybe if I put it here. There you go. Some people are really in your corner and they're like, they're thinking you're really honest. You speak your mind. You speak your truth and you always keep your word, you know? People are saying that you are getting more attractive every day and they're wondering, like, how did you do this? How did you transform so much in such a little amount of time? Like, they're wondering because you seem to be getting more and more attractive somehow. Okay, so they are talking about this beauty, your beauty. Your arm candy, literally, like, people are actually talking about how they wish that you were their partner, how they wish they could walk around with you on their arm because you look beautiful and sexy and hot. All right, what else, Spirit? People are saying that you've gotten so much more in tune with your psychic powers. Exactly, that you've gotten an energetic upgrade. Your third eye is opening. That's why people are like somewhat scared of you. They're either enamored by you because of your power and your gifts, your psychic abilities, or they're terrified. You made a quick decision to cut someone off. I cannot make this shit up. All right, where's my bell? I had to ring that bell because Spirit was confirming this whole entire reading. Like, okay, you see all these cards here, and Spirit is amazing. Spirit amazes me every time. So yeah, people are definitely talking about how you had to cut off somebody, and it was a quick decision. Like, they're saying, oh, some people are saying, like, in a good way, like, you didn't even think about it. You just cut this person out of your life. You did the right thing. And some people are like admiring your bravery, but other people, they're like, damn, pile number 2 cut that person off without even really thinking about it. They just cut them off. So, you know, and some people are like, oh, that was too hasty. They didn't even think about it. But that would be a very small amount of people. And honestly, they just don't know the whole story. They've been like, there's been people though in your corner that have been saying, hey, you know, you had to do this because you've been working on yourself. And you are starting to take better care of yourself. That's even showing on your outside, your physical appearance. People are saying you have more charisma. Okay, you're able to just present yourself better, even like in public. You just look more confident. You have more charm. People seem to almost like eat out of the palm of your hand like candy. You seem to have like a good way with people, you know, and a lot of people actually like you. They want to get to know you. Some people are saying you're jealous of them. Okay, this has got to be somebody that is delusional. They think you're jealous of them. Somebody is talking about your style and how you stand out, and some people, like I said, they admire this about you. They're like, dang, pile 2's looking hot and they're looking great. And some people are, and they're like, way to go. And then other people are like haters, like, you know, just like kind of grumbly about it, like, oh, pile 2 looks too good. They don't like to admit that to themselves, but yeah, they're noticing. People are noticing about you, my pile 2. So that is what's happening. That's what's going on. That's the tea. If you enjoyed this, my pile number 2 collective, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and definitely hit that like button and leave me a comment, please, because I always respond to those. And also, if you enjoy 18 plus love and sex readings, definitely check out my Patreon. I do have a Patreon. It's only $3 a month to join, and it's a lot of fun, especially if you like that kind of reading. It's just, I have such a blast over there. So definitely be sure to check out my 18 plus Patreon. Also, if you would like a personal reading with me, I do personal readings. All the information for that is in the description box below. So check that out. And if you would like to donate to my channel, it's never ever expected, but always truly appreciated. Whenever I receive a donation, I always put it right back into the channel so that I can keep this channel interesting and fun for you all. So I will buy things like tarot cards and oracle cards, And I'm really excited too because I have a few new decks on the way. So I'm like, yay. And that's all because of your support. So thank you so much for all of you who have been donating and also giving your energy by hitting that like button and leaving a comment. I truly do appreciate all of the love and support here on my channel. Stay beautiful and blessed. And until next time, take it easy. Bye. Hello, my beautiful and lovely pile number 3 collective. If you chose this light green fluorite or image 3, you are in the right place for today's pick a card reading, all about what's the tea on you, what is the latest gossip, what are people saying about you behind your back. And like I told the other 2 piles, I cannot guarantee it's going to be all positive. It's probably going to be a mixture of positive and negative things, because when we get people talking about us, I mean, the reality is it can't always be positive. So you're going to get the full scoop here. If you enjoy and appreciate honest readings, stick around. All right, so I'm going to start off with a prayer to Spirit so that I can connect with Spirit and bring in light and positivity into this reading. So I'm going to light some sage, and I'm just going to say a prayer to connect. Spirit, please be here now with me. Please help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile number 3. Please bring love and light into this space and protection. And thank you, Spirit. Please speak through me as you always do. Thank you. All right. So I will be using the Mystical Moments Tarot. I love that deck. It's so beautiful. I'm going to be also using the Kipper deck, the Dark Mirror, the Wild Unknown, and the Shadow of Light or the Oracle of Shadows and Light. So it'll be very, very insightful. I will also be bringing out channel message cards. And my intuition, it'll be very in-depth. Okay, so I will shuffle until I get a tingly sensation in my solar plexus area. That is Spirit's sign to me that I need to stop shuffling. And that actually came quick. So here we go. We got the High Priestess. Ooh, okay. You're very intuitive, my pile 3. You're very naturally curious about the other side of the veil. And you know that there is a veil that can be lifted, and you've seen it. You've seen what's on the other side. You could have had a near-death experience, or you could be very interested in watching those videos, those NDE videos. You know that there's something on the other side, and people, some people may find this eerie about you, about your energy, but you're just very curious, you know, about the other side. So people could be talking about this. Okay, some people. You're definitely planning something here. You could have been, you could be planning a new project. People could be talking about that. Also, people could be talking about how much your hair has grown if you're trying to grow your hair out long. Or if you have a new weave or something like that. People could be talking about the color, the richness. It could be like a honey brown or have blonde in it. You could have like a mix of brown and blonde weave or braids in your hair or something like that. Okay, because we have these beautiful long braids. Or it could be that your hair has grown and it's very noticeable. Some people are saying, wow, you know, pile 3, you've really got your head in the clouds, or you've got high hopes for something because you have big plans here for something. You could be starting out as a YouTuber or something on social media. And maybe people are talking that you've got some pretty big dreams. And I say, go for it if you are doing something like that. But like I said, like, I don't think that's going to apply to all of you. But if you are starting something big, like a YouTube channel or like something on social media, it could be literally anything, just go for it. If it's in your heart to do it, then there's a reason, and you should follow your dreams. But some people are saying that like with the 6 of Swords, people could be saying like literally that like you're not grounded, you know, that you really do have big high hopes and high expectations. I feel like these are like people who are not very good friends. Okay, these are people that are like what you would call fake friends, you know, or people that just are jelly of you and don't have your best interest at heart. And you could be like seriously like moving away from these people, and people see you as like, oh, you think you're too good, now you think you're famous or something, because maybe some of you have amassed a small amount of fame or something like that. So people could be seeing you as like pulling your energy away, because maybe you're like, I don't know, maybe you're a tarot reader or something, or maybe you and maybe you have your own channel, like I said, or like maybe, I don't know what it is. Leave a comment in the comment section to let me know what this is that you've started that's making people jealous, because you definitely got people jealous and thinking, oh, you have high hopes, you have high dreams, and they want to see you fail. There's actually people that want to see you fail. These are people that you could actually talk to, or people from your past even that you don't talk to. It's just going to be different. So this could be like a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius who's talking about you, okay, in this capacity. This could be like an ex with the tower there. It could literally be somebody. But people are saying, oh, yeah, they've got high hopes and everything, but oh, it's going to fail. They, like, literally, there's some people that, like, live to see you fail because it makes them feel so, so good, because they're just kind of sick in the mind. They're not acting right, and they know it. Because they're extremely jealous. They can't stand the idea of like you succeeding, because it makes them feel like they're spiraling down and not going anywhere, and like spinning their wheels, because I'm seeing a car that's like spinning their wheels. So this person, you might have blocked this person, whoever this is. If you do have your own YouTube channel or whatever, or like you're on Snapchat or not Snapchat, what is it called? TikTok, they could be watching you. Okay, this person could literally be watching you, even if you're not friends with them anymore, or whoever this is. This could even be family members, whoever this is. They're watching you, and they're like, oh gosh, and they're like, you know why they're thinking you're gonna fail? They're not really thinking that. I think they're scared because they know you're gonna succeed. Because I'm hearing you have beauty, brains, and boldness, and you're like a triple threat. And with that Knight of Swords, you speak your truth. You got the Six of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Swords. You got a lot of swords here, which shows that you're very intelligent, and you have all of the secret ingredients in your pie to make this successful for yourself. And no matter what it is, it could be, like I said, a little bit of fame online, or it could be some other big project. Maybe you're getting a promotion at work, or starting your own business or something. But it could be very lucrative for you. And you do have people like in your circle that are either struggling financially or struggling with their self-esteem, and they just can't take it. They just can't take it's like they compete with you. And there's something too about like the smoothness of your voice when you speak. People listen. With the Knight of Swords there, you just almost like have this energy that people never get bored with you. You're fun, you're dynamic. You know, you could enjoy changing things up, even about your style from time to time. Maybe you enjoy experimenting with your style, and people could be talking about that, like how you wear such bold clothing at times, but like a lot of people think you can pull it off, but some people are like, okay, they're trying too hard with these different fashions, because like you could really be into old-fashioned clothing, or like something more of like from the 50s or 70s or some other time or era. And it's like you can really pull it off, and it makes these people very jealous that like they've tried. I feel like they have tried to copy you or emulate you. They can't emulate what you're doing with your fashion sense. So that's definitely very apparent. They're like just waiting for you to fail though, and they're talking about it to other people. But like with that Eight of Wands, things are really happening fast for you. Or you have a lot of future success that's going to happen really fast in your life. Okay. All right. So Spirit, what else? Oh, geez, that popped out. I was going to say, what else are people talking about? So people are talking about how you're definitely marriage material, that they think that you're going to get married soon, or maybe you did just recently get married. This could even be about your partner. There could be even people jealous about this, that you're marriage material. Okay. And I definitely think that you have a lot of people crushing on you that are talking about you. Yeah, it has to do with your occupation and what you're doing. It has to do with everything about your energy and what you're putting your energy into, because anything you're putting your energy into, you're succeeding at lately. And it's definitely getting the attention of other people. And they're just like, WTF, you know? Like I said, like some people are constantly going to be comparing themselves with you, constantly going to be competing with you. And you know who this is. Like I said, this could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius person. They just feel really, really left out in the cold. They feel like they've had a series of bad luck happening in their own lives. And they're just kind of waiting for you to fail. And then and then this person could come back around. But like, I feel like this person could have pulled their energy away from you out of like, disdain or like jealousy. Coffin. They've seen you make a huge change, because often with the coffin, that can be about death. And death in the tarot is transformation. People could be talking about how you might have recently lost somebody that was near and dear to you or close to you. People could be talking about how it's either that you might have lost somebody near and dear to you that was maybe taken away, or that you've changed, because that's the only two meanings. Concern. There's somebody talking about you because they're concerned about you. There could be an older man talking about you behind your back. This could even be a father figure to you. All right, we got the message. This person could try to get a message to you in the future, stating their concern about you. This could be an older male that you dated in the past, or this could be, like I said, a father that wants to speak to you. They really have some unfinished business that they want to say to you. And that even could be, if it is a father figure, they're thinking about death if they're older, or they want to communicate with you. Maybe you have them blocked, or somehow maybe this relationship was strained and they want to talk to you sometime, and they have like worry. They're worried that they want to talk to you sometime before they die. That, I know that sounds very specific, but that's going to be for somebody out there, and you're going to be like, oh, I know that's for me. And I'm not saying you have to talk to this person. I'm just saying they want to talk to you. So they could be talking about that to other people, how they want to reach out to you, how they want to talk to you. Okay. But they may be saying that, you know, you have them blocked. So courtship. There's somebody from your ex that's talking about you. From your past that is an ex that is talking about you. All right. They're saying how much you've changed. How much you seem very different, but in some ways they could be saying that, like, if they know about your thing that you've started, like I said, they could say that your success has gone to your head, or like your confidence has gone to your head. Like I said, all these negative things that they're saying are not necessarily true. Somebody wants to like give you a gift. And there could be somebody overseas thinking about you, or somebody a long, long ways away from you who's thinking about you like night and day. And talking about you, but I think they're talking fondly about you, and I do hear that they're missing you. All right, what else are people talking about behind my pile number 3's back? There's somebody who wants to buy your affections, is what I'm hearing. Somebody who wants back in your life. Maybe their language of love is gift giving. So they want to give you things. They want to give you gifts in hopes that you'll forgive them, or that you'll overlook their shortcomings. So this person might have tried to buy your love in the past, or maybe they want to buy your love now. Queen of my world, whoever this person is that wants back in your life, they think that you're literally like a queen or a king, but they never treated you like that. Like they might have, actually what I'm hearing is that they could have taken you for granted. Envious, gluttony, envious, see? Envy, there's envy here. Definitely a lot of jealousy. When things like this come up, it makes me think of like a friend that wants to be like you, that can't be you. So they might put you down behind your back. Of course, these kind of friends are not the kind that you want. This could be a mother who's very jealous of you and has never treated you the way you deserve to be treated. This could be a mother who's competitive with you. Okay. All right. What else, Spirit? fated to suffer. Pile 2 had that too. Okay, so with these cards here, what that tells me is like, there's somebody here, if this is a family member that wants back in your life, they could be, or an ex or whoever this is, they could be saying that like, you almost like want them to suffer, or like you won't take them back. They're kind of afraid that you won't take them back, and they may be telling people that. And there may be also a deep concern about, for some reason, this is about like you being so powerful and like them being intimidated by your power. So they could be like almost like accusing you of witchery or something, or somehow you've gotten so powerful with your intuition, because that's controlling the storm, or like calling the storm. That could be like, they think too that like you create chaos, or you like drama, but like they could literally think that you control the weather with that card. But that also tells me that like calling the storm just means like this person, or there's a couple people that may be saying that like you like drama and you like to stir up drama, which like I said, like that's not true per se, but this is what other people are saying because it helps them to digest what happened. I feel like this person, they may be saying that like with the sacrifice, they may be saying like that you're, I'm getting like the word martyr, or like that there's people that think that you're like a martyr, that you have sacrificed a lot. Maybe you're a single parent who is very focused on your kids, or you don't have to be single, but like you're somebody who sacrifices for other people. You actually have a kind heart. You're somebody who sacrifices your own happiness sometimes for other people, to put other people first. Okay. Yeah, you really have like this selfless vibe, and a lot of people think that's cool about you. Okay, that you're very selfless. And they respect this about you. And some people could literally think that, like I said, with the sacrifice and then calling in the storm, like people could literally be like thinking that you're doing sacrifices and like and witchcraft or something, which if they are thinking that and you're not doing that, then this person is just very delusional and very like living in fear. They could be like overly religious, self-righteous, that kind of thing. They really have the wrong impression. I feel like they could think that you have a really bad dark side, but you seem to be more of the light. Okay, because I do see all of these candles here, which kind of reminds me of like illumination, and the Queen of My World here, there's like a light beam coming down here. So I do feel like you are attracted to the light. You like the light. But there could be some people saying that, and I'm noticing all these cards show like different like modalities of light entering the room. So I really do feel like you are attracted to the light. But some people are like accusing you of either like doing shadow work or something, or like they literally maybe saying that you're afraid to face your shadows, or like you're afraid to like face your inner pains, or deal with your problems. And maybe that somebody's saying that you skirt your problems underneath the rug and you don't talk about it. Somebody wants to talk to you. They're saying they want to communicate with you and that you're unwilling to communicate. Okay, so Spirit is giving me that too. All right, what else, Spirit? What else are people saying about my pile number 3? Miracle. Somebody's hoping for a miracle, that you will talk to them again. Also, people could be saying that like you're a miracle worker, that you're an alchemist, because we got the angel of alchemy here. They could be literally thinking that you have some kind of powers to heal, to alchemize, to manifest. They see that you seem to be manifesting success for yourself. But I also can't help but notice that her arms are closed, or not closed. Her arms are crossed at her heart area. So I feel like some people are saying you're very closed off, or like closed off to talking to them, or whoever this is. Close, like you don't want to forgive. And I feel like you do forgive, but you don't forget. You protect yourself. All right, what else, Spirit? fairy of the green world. There's somebody very jealous of you with that fairy. That's green right there. 44, we got 44. Somebody could be 44 or turning 44 years old. 21 and 26. So that could be your age. There could be 3 people gossiping about you. This could be an old friend group or something like that. But there could definitely be 3 people, 3 female energies talking about you. They could be like experiencing bad, I want to say like karmic retribution for wishing bad upon you. Maybe things are happening that are bad in their life and they're like blaming you because they think that you got angry and like it caused like the gods to get angry or something, because like bad things have been happening around them, I feel, and they may be like blaming you like, oh, you're to blame because you got mad. And they, since they think that like you're very powerful, they could think that, like I said, that like you did something to like cause them to get bad karma. Like that's, it's kind of stinking thinking, but this is what they think. Okay, I'm not saying it's true, but I'm saying that they could be paranoid about that. Okay, so maybe this is like some friends that are jealous of you and they may be fake to your face, or maybe you don't communicate with them anymore, but it's like they may be very envious of you and like waiting for you like to either fail or like, I don't know, they have very bad energies. I don't like their energies because it's like they just look at you and you can tell they're jealous, but like they'll deny it all night and all day, and they'll pretend to be your friend to your face, but like yet maybe they don't call or they don't text you, or maybe they just disappeared, or you might have told them to go away. That could be too, or it just didn't work out. But these are people that I feel you used to be friends with, or they're currently fake friends that you have right now that you're not sure of, and you may be wondering. But these people don't really have the best intentions, okay? And I'm just gonna say that. And Spirit is saying maybe roll some astro dice so that we can see who these people might be. All right, who might these people be that have the bad intentions for my pile 3? We got a Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, and Gemini. So you could have, these could be males or females too, I suppose, but you could have Scorpio, Cancer, a Taurus, or Gemini that are having like ill feelings towards you, and they may have thought that you caused them some kind of like bad luck in their life, or like they might blame you for it, or be like, they might have thought that you put a hex on them or something, which I don't know. If you ask me, I think that they're just paranoid, honestly. All right, so what else are people saying about my pile 3? What else are people saying about my pile 3? You give great advice because you've been through a lot. So if you do have like something big going on for yourself, like somehow you've been helping people lately. So people are saying that you've been helping other people. I think you have you could have a lot of followers or people who are really rooting for you, and they're like, wow, you really give great advice. And some people, like I said, are really in your corner, and they really think you give great advice, and that your advice is monumental. It's life-changing. It helps people to just like heal themselves. It's very deep. Okay. It's very honest the way you speak, but it reverberates truth. And sometimes people don't want to hear your truth, but it's like the truth you deliver, pile 3, is something that people need to hear. Okay. You could have Scorpio in your chart. It's all about transformation. Scorpio is, you just have a very transformative energy that is very intense, and it can be too much for people, the truth, because they don't want to face it. Somebody could be saying that you have a resistance to allow joy into your life. So they do think that like you're either depressed or you're sad or whatever. And I think that some people want to think that you're like that, but I don't really think that you are like that. I feel like you are at one of the happiest points in your life right now, and you're excited about something that you're planning in the future for yourself. Yeah, I got to ring my bell. Thank you, Spirit. You are building your own empire, and you've got some people jealous talking about this. You are definitely building your own business or starting something here. Your plans are coming into fruition, or if they haven't already, they're going to be soon. And people are talking about how you are literally building your own empire. This is something that could be very lucrative and really pay off for you. This is like your dharmic path, okay? So you are on the right path. People are saying that you uplift people. Exactly. You give great advice. You lift people up. You help people at a soul level. Some people might be saying you're a gold digger. So maybe you're dating somebody who has money, or they may think that you want to be, you know, maybe they think that you're married to somebody who's very rich and that you're a gold digger. This could be very true if this is like an older man that you're dating or married to, or an older female. People could just be talking about this, okay? It's not going to be for everybody. Somebody's regretting not being there for you. So somebody is having a lot of feelings that like they messed up, they screwed up, and they know it. And they wish they could be there for you now. But I'm hearing like, it's too late to apologize. Like that One Republic song. You are set apart. You're a free spirit. People are saying you're different. You march to the beat of your own drum. You don't exactly fit in with everybody else, but you don't want to. You're somebody who, you pride yourself that you're unique, and you celebrate who you are, and you love yourself the way you are. And I feel like this can really threaten other people. You seem extremely mysterious to people. That's the thing, is that people can't crack your egg. Okay? People can't get to the real you. You hold that very sacred, and you only show that to people you absolutely trust, because you don't want to get shit all over, which I totally can like relate to, okay? Because you all are very smart, my pal 3, and you do maintain your element of like sacredness within yourself and protecting yourself, because you know that you are the fine jewel, and you know that you're very sacred and your soul is sacred, and it's not for everybody. You are not for everybody. Sometimes your intensity is too much for some people, and if they can't stand the heat, they need to get their ass out of the kitchen, because they don't deserve you, okay? Because at the end of the day, you got to be you. You're going through a rebirth. That's why you got the coffin there, up there in the past position, is because you have gone through a rebirth. You are like a new you. You are a totally new you. This is to be celebrated. You are being glorified or exonified here. This is amazing. Some people say that you come off as innocent or naive, or they're like, oh, he's not as innocent as it seems, or she's not as innocent as she seems, or, you know, they. Somebody's pissed because you chose somebody else over them. This could be that you literally left an ex in the past and you moved on and you found somebody else, or you left some friends behind and you literally like replaced them, and they feel like they were just replaced, okay, and discarded. Some people are saying that you're fake, that you present yourself to other people in a certain way. I do feel like it's these same negative people that are just grossly jealous of you. They're saying that like, oh, you're so fake, you know, pile 3. That like you're not presenting a real you. You're presenting what you think that you want people to see you as and stuff. And I think it's total bullshit. You deserve good things, because I feel like you found the real you, and like you are celebrating you, and like this is something wonderful to celebrate, and you really do deserve good things, and you know it. So keep on doing what you're doing, and if you have to avoid negative people, then you have to avoid negative people. Some people are saying you're fearless, you have no fear, you just you some people are like saying, oh yeah, my father, like they act with no regard to other people's feelings, but other people are like, no, that's they're just fearless in other ways. Like, you're very careful with people's hearts, especially people who are kind with you and good with you, and you have no fear. You go after what you want. You're fearless in that way, but you're also like, I want to say like fearlessly protective of your heart. You guard your heart, and you're fearlessly protective of your energy. You protect your energy because you're empathic and you don't want to mess up your energy flow and your energy field and your auric field. So you have to be so careful about who you allow in your circle. And you also have to be really, really careful about like the things you watch, okay? Because that can plant seeds of negativity in your head. So like, but like, you're very sensitive, okay? And people could be saying you're like overly sensitive or whatever. But you're just right. And I feel like you know that, especially lately, you're coming into like owning your power, celebrating you, and enjoy the success that's coming up for you. I feel like you already are starting to get a lot of success, but like you're going to get even more, Spirit is saying. And this is really to be celebrated because you deserve it. And it doesn't matter what other people are saying about you, truth be told, because a lot of people are just going to be jealous of your pure potential, okay? And the fact that they couldn't obtain this, and that can often trigger people. Success, beauty, all of these things, even fame, that can trigger insecurities in other people. And this, I will tell you this is going to be a good litmus test for who your true friends are. You're going to find out who's your true soul family, and you're going to find out who's your true friends, okay, along the journey of life. And know this too, friends come and go. Friends are meant to be with us for a season, a reason, or a lifetime, but the lifetime friends are very rare, and people will tend to come in for a while, teach us things, we'll teach them things, and they will leave, okay? Not everybody is meant to stay in your life. It can be, honestly, a revolving door of people coming in and out of our lives, and that's totally normal, but there's going to be a few good people in your life that you're going to have and hold for near and dear for a long, long time. Okay. And these people are going to be people that you can trust and truly know in your heart that this is a soul bond and connection. And there's just people that you will find. They may not even be like blood related people, but they could even be friends that is in your soul tribe. But you are going to be finding more people in the future that is going to be part of your soul tribe. So just keep that in mind. Okay, my poly number 3. Love y'all so much. You guys are absolutely beautiful. Thanks so much for being here. If you are new, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell too, so you can be notified as soon as I release new videos. If you like 18 plus love readings, check out my Patreon. It is uncensored, and we can get into all the fun details there about your love life, your sex life. So check that out. The link is in my description box. It's only $3 a month to join, and it's so much fun if you appreciate and enjoy 18 plus uncensored love and sex readings. Also, if you would like a personal reading, I do offer those. Please check out my description box for how you can obtain a personal reading with me. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated. I always take the donations and put it back into the channel to keep this channel interesting and fun. I have 3 new Oracle decks on the way that I ordered because some of you were so generous to make donations to my channel, so thank you so much. And I'm excited, and those will be here within the next couple of weeks, so yay. But like I said, that is never expected, and there's other ways to show your appreciation as well, such as liking and leaving a comment. That's a wonderful way to show your appreciation and exchange that energy. Thanks again, my beautiful pal number 3 collective. And until next time, take care. Bye.